So as we now are more dependent on each other, we, especially women, I would say 60% of caregivers are women, a lot of men are too. And I wanted to show a video from the Institute. It's beautiful. We're here at the beautiful gardens of Hippocrates Health Institute, West Palm Beach, Florida. And I'm here with Chatham and Roman, who are psychotherapists here at the Institute for about 3 decades. And we are caregivers, like many of you. And you know, today's society has embraced dependency. And so many people don't take care of themselves in the youth. And as we age, illness might come. And then we are dependent on our family. So many people are so stressed globally, millions and millions of people, and they need time to revive, they need time to heal. And that's what we are about. So we want to give you advice here between these two amazing men and help you in your journey of taking care and being a caregiver.
We call ourselves caretakers. And we are told, if you don't take care of yourself first, how can you give care? It is true. We have been thinking about it for a while, since we started working at Hippocrates Health Institute. I mean, here, we are really privileged to practice what we preach on our own. Especially here, we think of body, mind, and spirit wellness. Here, we are privileged to eat here. We are privileged to have drinks, the green drinks particularly, and others. We are privileged to take wheatgrass juice, which is definitely caring for ourselves, giving us more energy. But there is another element. Since we are privileged to have these, we are also in a sense modeling for the people that we care about.
So in my work as a psychotherapist here, I create a safe space for people to really do what we call around here emotional detox. And it can get intense because people really hold toxic material in their tissue, in their mind, for years sometimes. And so I also need that kind of safe space in my life. I need the contact with my friends. I need downtime. I need time to commune in nature, to replenish my own battery, so to speak, so that I can really be fully charged when I'm being of service to other people.
Yes, so many people, about 34 million people who are age 65 or older, are being cared for by others. And you know, when you're a caregiver, I mean, everybody I talk to, myself being a caregiver, but it's different if you're like the only caregiver, you're taking care of your mom or your child. You're totally centered on the patient, and it's very emotional, it's very physical too, and it's impact their moods. They probably easy get depressed, and you neglect yourself, you neglect your lifestyle. It's called the caregiver syndrome. And I wanted to show you 18 million of these people are being cared for by relative, unpaid, and whose service are worth 500 billion according to this. They spend about 253 hours a month caring for another. It's like having 2 full-time jobs. So let me show you a little day in a life of care. So you wake up, and then yourself, right? And then you wake up the patient, then and then you start bathing routine, and then you have feeding at 7, medication probably 8 to 11, you have activity, physical activity 12, you have lunch, solid or liquid, depends on what's going on. It's 12:30, medication and cleaning. 1 is quiet therapy usually. 3, you have maybe doctor's appointments, additional therapies. 4, you change and you clean, especially if your family member is in diapers. 5, assisted dinner, solid or liquid, medication, and cleaning. And That is a big deal for a lot of people. And I think it takes a lot of love, but the problem is that we spend so much time with the one that we give help to, that it often is leading to weight gain, and we're not taking care, and leading to financial stress, especially now. That is big time too. So the need for care, by 2060, there will be about 100 million Americans, 65 or older, according to Administration of Aging, and the need for caregivers will increase. So how many people can stay home and take care? How many people have that patience? That's my question, because a lot of people, yes, work in nursing home or daycare. We all need to work together. Women, especially, we need to share our worries and share the traumas that we go through, and we need to help each other. There are daycare centers, just like daycare center for kids, and sometimes it's also because we don't want our parent or our child to go through being away from them, because that might be traumatic too. But we need to be able to do that. We need to train them. So 100 million Americans, who's taking care of who now? Because now you have diabetes, you have obesity, you have cancer, and childhood cancer is coming up big time. There's about 16,000 kids diagnosed with cancer every year. This is so sad, and this is environmental. This is the lifestyle we brought them into, but this is very much environmental. And we can change with our wallet, because that's how you really change. If we don't want to buy things that are processed, synthetic, we don't want to use them anymore. We want to nurse our baby. We want to get them on a great diet when they start eating. And fruits, organic vegetables, sprouts, seeds and nuts and beans and grains, and all of these things that are so healthy and have so much nourishment. That's what we want. We don't want to bring them to a fast food place and say, eat whatever you want. And then we're going to blame them for being obese. And then we bring them into centers, fat centers, and where they lose fat during the summer. No, that is actually being abusive. That's being abusive. So, we are far apart. This is a problem. The birth rate has decreased in our country, and now we live very far. So how we're going to take care of each other? I'm lucky that my brother in Sweden lives very close to my dad. I am very far. I'm very far away because he's in Sweden, and my mom has passed, and Brian's parents are not that far. Brian's mom passed, but Brian's dad is not that far. And so we can be of help, and there is other family members of help that can help. But this is a big problem because we move around, especially in the United States, we move a lot. So this pill is for your heart. This one is for your eyes. This one is for blood pressure. This is for diabetes, blood thinner, cholesterol, dizziness. So what's for dessert? I know, I mean, come on. This is what a lot of people, especially my age and up, 5, 6 medications is no-brainer. And we don't even know what they're for. Most people tell me, I don't know what I'm taking, but I'm taking them.